All right, good day, everyone. Dr. Rob here. It's gonna make this kind of short and sweet as much as I can. Just had a thought in mind, and as we enter further into 2026 now, going into this almost the second week, one of the things that came to mind is the word trying. So, how often do we say this word trying? You know, I say, oh, I try to do this. I'm trying here. Some of my staff say to me, like, hey, why don't you get this report done? Well, I try to do it, but I had this, and that to do. My clients, though, especially the ones that are battling addictions, they're like, well, I try not to use, or I try not to be around that person. You know, I know they're going to get me caught up in certain things, but, you know, I try not to be around them, but it just happened. Either with my staff or my clients, I'm kind of famous, or they'll probably say infamous for this, is I do a simple exercise. I put like a pin on the table. I tell them, try and grab it. They don't. They reach for it and they don't grab it. I'm like, no, try and grab it. You know, you're trying to do all this other stuff. I want you to try to grab the pin. And then they grab it and they're like, look, I got it. Well, now you grabbed it. I want you to try and grab it. And they're like kind of perplexed, like, what am I talking about? Like, what am I trying to get to? I'm like, well, you can't try and grab the pin. The truth is, either you're going to grab the pin or you're not going to grab the pin. There's no trying involved. You just have to get it done. So my question to you today is, what are you going to do in 2026? Not what you're going to try to do, but what are you going to do in 2026? So, you know, if you want to try to lose weight, you know, that's not going to just sit on your lap, but you have to go to the gym. You're going to have to change the way you eat. You know, it's not just trying to pump, you know, Ozempic or whatever in your system. You have to make some sacrifices. You know, you're going to have to push yourself. Are you going to try to get out of debt? Well, then you're going to have to start sacrificing. Like Dave Ramsey says, sometimes you gotta live like no one else so you can live like no one else. You may not be able to get that Starbucks every day or do those certain things that you like to do. So from a year in now, you can get what you need. Do you want to try to get closer to God? A lot of people tell me that's what they want to do in 2026. Well, can't get closer to God if we're just scrolling through reels all day. I know it's kind of ironic because I'm posting on here, but we gotta pray. We have to get into his word. We have to fast. We have to build that relationship with him. It's like any relationship. You know, if you're married or in a coupled up or whatever it may be, if you're not talking, if you're not communicating, if you're not getting to know the other person, eventually that relationship's going to fail. Same thing with God. How do we get to know him? How do we communicate with him? Through prayer, through getting into his word, to knowing him, understanding him, and building that relationship. There's no trying involved here. It's only doing. So we got to get to that mind where there's no more excuses, no more powerless words. It's time to stop trying and just get it done. Start doing it. And hopefully you can like, follow, comment, and whatever you want to do. But if you need help building a plan, if you have something in mind but don't really know how to get there, shoot me a DM and we can work